What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And for today's video, your boy just picked up the Travis Scott CJ1 T-Rexx, also known as the Jumpman Jacks from Kith. Your boy did not expect hitting from Kith at all. It's been a while since I hit in store, since the Nigel Sylvesters, if I'm not mistaken. So again, big shout out to Kith for the raffle W, and I'll catch y'all in a bit, all right? Alright, y'all, so we're back in the crib now, but before we even continue this video, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell. And if you are already subscribed to the channel, definitely be sure to share with your friends and your family, because again, as I mentioned in the previous Travis Scott video, your boy just hit that 6,000 subscriber mark, and that was definitely my milestone for this year. But as you all know, the show must go on, so we got to hit some new milestones, some new achievements, and all that type of stuff. So again, guys, definitely be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and your family and all that. And let's just get right into what you guys came here for, which is none other than Travis Scott CJ1 T-Rexx, formerly known as the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. And as I mentioned in the Zoom Field Jacks video that I did last week, Travis Scott always has his own naming convention on his sneaker, which is nothing new. But what's really interesting about it is the fact that Jordan Brand already named these the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. And even with the sale release that I did a review on, they pretty much had it as that name. But now if you look at the sneakers app, the sneakers already sold out, but now they're actually calling it what Travis Scott called it, which is not other than these CJ1 T-Rexxes right here. So with that being out of the way, guys, let's just briefly go over into the box details. And I have to say that I do love the quality, the craftsmanship, and everything that's going on with this box right here, because it just really looks great and is definitely very true to the Travis Scott brand. So when we actually look at this detail right here, you can see that we do have these three details right here, which is pretty much the same emphasis that you can see on the tongue of these CJ1 T-Rexxes right here. So I do love that detail. And then when you actually go onto this side of the box right here, you can see that Jumpman logo. Then when going onto this side of the box, you can see a smaller Jumpman in that red detail right there. And we also have a Jack detail. Then when going onto this side of the box, you can see another Jumpman detail. And then finally, when going onto this side, you can see the sticker tag right there. And it does read off as Jumpman Jack TR, which stands for trainer. And the colorway shown is Dark Mocha Black Insole. So the sticker on the box still says Jumpman Jacks, but I'm curious to see what the future ones are going to say, because Jordan Brand definitely just allowed that to happen, because it definitely never said that on the sneakers app before. So that's pretty interesting to note. And then when it comes to the actual colorway of the sneaker, it does say Dark Mocha Black Insole, and you could definitely see all of those colors all over the shoe. And then when it comes to sizing, I went with my true to size of a size 8, and I 100% recommend whatever your standard Air Jordan 1 size or whatever your standard true to size is, just go with that on the sneaker. But simply put, I would just recommend to go true to size, and it should fit you pretty well. Then when opening this box lid right here, you can see this red inside detail, which looks pretty neat. And then when going on to the actual wax tissue paper of this Jumpman Jack box, or T-Rexx, whatever you want to call it, we do have this nice quality wax tissue paper right here. And if you actually flash it into the light, you can see this stylized font. Then when going on to the inside of that, we are greeted with, instead of white wax tissue paper, we are greeted with this beautiful black dust bag right here. And as you can see, we do have the Cactus Jack logo right there, as well as the Jumpman on the left hand side. And normally the sneakers would be already in here, but of course I had to rush and try them on, so you won't see it here. But on the B-roll, I'll definitely be sure to catch that. And something else to note is that when you actually get the sneakers, they are delicately wrapped in this white wax tissue paper, but it is in the same high quality that you see on the brown wax tissue paper. Something else to note is the fact that on this white wax tissue paper detail, there is a sticker, and it does read off as the Jack graphic will wear off with use over time. But with that being out of the way, now let's just focus onto the history of this sneaker. And I do have to say that the history about the sneaker is pretty simple. It's basically a culmination of all of the Travis Scott silhouettes that we have seen between the Nike and Jordan brand. So when you look at this sneaker, you could definitely see the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 High Mocha. You could definitely see the Air Jordan 1 Low Mocha. You can see the Travis Scott Nike Air Trainer 1s with the strap detail, as well as the midsole of the shoe. And probably one of the most significant inspirations that you can see behind the shoe is the Nike Air Yeezy detail, from the strap to the look of the midsole, to even the small details such as these rigid lines in the midsole, which is very similar again to the Air Yeezy 2, as well as the Air Tech Challenge 2. Now with that inspiration and history being out of the way with this shoe, let's just focus onto the details of it. So when focusing onto the toe box of the shoe, you can see that black woven toe box detail. Again, very durable. I wore it in the pouring rain with the leather pair, not even with this good suede pair, with the leather pair. And literally it was soaking wet. I thought the shoe was done after 2 wears. I was so stressed out. And again, with a lot of the Travis Scott shoes that I've worn in the past as well as the present, reason, they are always durable for whatever reason. It could be the same exact Air Jordan 1 low that you could get at a Jimmy Jazz, at a Snipes, anywhere else, but for some reason they are durable. I've worn Travis Scott's in the mud, the rain, the snow, and after wiping the dirt off, the shoe looks brand new and the shape still contains, and I could definitely confirm with these Jumpman Jacks or T-Rexes, whatever you want to call them, that they will be durable. So again, if they sold out on you, I'm not gonna lie, it would definitely be worth the resale price. When going back now onto the mudguard area, you can see that we do have this high quality suede Dark Mocha mudguard that goes all the way up into the upper of the shoe, which is amazing. And the easiest way to tell that this is a great quality suede is that when you rub the actual suede itself, it does give you that backstroke motion or that detail where it changes colors when you rub it. So that is a big identifier that you are dealing with some high quality suede. Then when going towards the top of the shoe now, you can see this iconic strap right here. A lot of people are not fans of Velcro straps in general, but I do have to say that Travis Scott and the Jordan brand team definitely killed it with this one. So you can see that we do have his signature right there. It's supposed to be a TS, but to me, it does look like a TX for Texas, and that's exactly where he's from. And when you actually take this out, we do have some more premium suede on the inside of the strap itself. And then when looking onto the laces of the shoe now, you can see that we do have these all black laces right here. However, it does come with 3 extra pair of laces. So we do have some white pair of laces, some black and white pair of laces, and then we do have some dark mocha brown laces. Honestly, I think they look great with the black laces, to be honest. But you guys let me know what you think is the best pair of laces in the comment section down below. Then when looking onto the actual tongue itself, you can see that same canvas tongue detail right here. And then when going towards the top of the tongue now, we have this unique detail. So we do have it in this wax black detail, which looks amazing. And then for the Jumpman, we do have it in this embroidered detail with that same Travis Scott emphasis halo detail on top of the Jumpman's head. Then when moving on to the lateral side of the shoe right here, you can see a primarily dark mocha brown upper. However, in this quarter panel area, you can see that black canvas detail. And when looking at the actual reverse Nike check itself, which of course is a staple to all of Travis Scott sneakers, in that same black wax detail, and that is something that I did not notice in the product pictures. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw pictures of these, I was totally good off them. I told my boys like, yo, I don't want these sneakers. Even if I could hit on them, I don't want them at all. But when getting them in hand, yo, it is a different effect. Product pictures definitely don't give it justice at all. Anyways, with that being out of the way, guys, let's just go right into this back heel area right here. And as you can see, we do have that Cactus Jack smiley face detail right there embroidered on the shoe. Then when going on to the medial side, the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side, so there's nothing else to report right there. And then when focusing onto the midsole of the sneaker right here, as I mentioned, this is definitely inspired by the Nike Air Yeezy 2, which was also inspired by the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2. So that's just an interesting detail to know right there. And I do have to say that I do enjoy this blacked out outsole right here. But what does make this really fire is the fact that it has this kind of concrete jungle vibe. It just gives me New York City vibes, because when I look at this, I just think of the cracked up concrete that you see all over New York City, and it definitely resembles that with this pattern right here. And one more final detail to show before we conclude this review, guys, is the fact that we do have that same concrete detail on the actual insole of the shoe, and we do have a high quality insole, so this is definitely made out of that polyurethane detail. But what's interesting to note is the fact that you can't see the concrete details on this insole as much as you can see it on the sale pair. There was actually contrasting colors all over it, but on this, everything is dark mocha, so it's very hard to see. And then on the bottom of the insole, you can see that we do have that Jumpman logo detail right there with that same Travis Scott crown detail on it. Pretty much with that being out of the way, guys, that's gonna conclude the history as well as the details of the shoe. So now, let's get right into this on for a look, all right? Alright, y'all, so that's gonna conclude the review as well as the on full look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I've been making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about this Travis Scott CJ1 T-Rexx, aka the Jumpman Jacks. Is it a cop or drop? I definitely want to hear what y'all think about it in the comment section down below. Initially, for me, when I saw the product photos, I wasn't too crazy about them, but after getting them in hand, after feeling the quality and the craftsmanship, after feeling that high quality suede, after just putting them on my feet, They are a 100% cop in my opinion, but I do want to hear what y'all think about it in the comment section down below. And pretty much other than that, y'all don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're already subscribed to the channel, share with your friends and family and all that. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.